So on the screen, there's a news ticker, and the news ticker, it's buggy, like it stops, it stalls out. So, like what it said on the news ticker was, small volcanic eruption in Iceland, but no ash yet. French screenwriter Jean-Claude Carrière also named as one of the recipients. Period. Like, it just stopped there. I was like, I thought that was funny.
It's good, yeah.
So I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, as dumb as that was, imagine me telling a story about that.
Well, and then it was a thing. There was a guy that said like a shoe, but then the shoe stopped and then the thing.
Bruce Willis wears fake feet in Die Hard.
Bruce Willis wears fake feet in Die Hard, everybody. You sent me a screen grab. Your friend tipped you off, right? You
Yeah. And it makes sense if you think about it for a second. I mean, he's running around. The actor Bruce Willis is running around bare feet on a set that is an actual building.
Yeah.
And I guess there's a limit to how much they can scrape up all the broken glass and nails.
Ruben sent a screen grab of of Bruce Willis is like landing on his side in the shoot the glass scene, probably.
Yeah, I think it's after. I think he's jumping away from the helicopter on the roof or something. But he lands on his.
And it's insane how like it's like, wow, he's just wearing like little feet shaped shoes.
Yeah.
Like they have a little cuff on them. His pants are a little bit. It's like it's very
and a little ankle knob.
Yeah. It's weird when you look at it. You're like, oh, now let's talk about all the weird things that they think make a foot look like a foot. like what they think is important. There probably wasn't a podiatrist in the bunch of them. It was probably just like really awesome special effects guys going like, what about that bone knobby thing? Show me your foot, Bruce. Yeah, see, with a distance, I think about when I see your foot. Like, and they never like looked anything up, and so it was just like, he's
really
just wearing
proud
like foot-shaped shoes. What if he was wearing them because Bruce Willis's feet are all fucked up?
Oh yeah.
What if Bruce Willis has all fucked up feet? You ever see Vince Vaughn's thumb?
Yeah.
He's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
You're a fucking monster.
Yeah, I went Googling once for Vince Vaughn's thumb, and I discovered that there's all these results about deformed
there's a
celebrities.
rabbit hole. It's actually kind of uplifting because it's like basically you can't swing a cat in a room full of celebrities without hitting one that has one fucked up part of their body, even the ones that are famous for being sexy and normal and stuff, which is great, actually. That's a great thing
It's
to
like,
learn.
have you ever noticed that Jennifer Lawrence's knee like comes out sideways from her leg? Like,
it's great because it's like we do feel like, oh, we look at all these magazines, all that shit is like, oh, it's all fake, you know? It's like, and there's a lot of people with way better asses than you, but they got a fucked up. There's something fucked up, man. Their kidney's going to explode or something. They're monsters like you. Because you just can't. It's just a crapshoot. Yeah. It's just like like a big fucking like you're just building a person from scratch every time. It's like there's never nothing wrong with them.
Yeah. The most beautiful people in the world are still disgusting meat sacks.
Yeah. Gross blobs of fucking like chaotic flesh that any minute now could just explode in any part of it, and that part of it is like technically like some absorbed sibling that they'll never know they had.
We were talking about
Owen Wilson
that, right?
has a fucking tooth on his shoulder that like kind of is like are you gonna finish that?
Wasn't I talking to you about my wife and I were watching this old documentary about it's called I Am Not a Freak. You can watch it on YouTube. And there's this Chinese guy who has his twin's head on his neck. Like, and it's like sort of a head, but the thing that's the most ahead
I would like to look at it like his body is on his twin's neck.
Yeah.
As a
if so,
21st century
the doctors killed him. They got rid of him and left the twin.
They cut off.
Yeah.
Thing,
But the thing that was really freaky is that when he
you guys, I'm not blaming you, but I mean, if you had a face on your neck, it wouldn't be an awe the day it was removed. Like you would. It's not
when the primary face moved his lips. The other face moved its lips. Yeah. It was cute.
I feel like that's an old thing, or maybe that's something that happens in the world's most populous country or something. But when I was a kid, there was a guy with that exact
situation.
Experience.
It might be the same guy.
Superpower. I don't know how they view it over there, but there was the same guy. Maybe he was like a hippie back then. Maybe he was like, "Hey man, I'm 23. Let's fuck it up." What do you think?
That's why?
What do you think, Pablo? Oh, I agree.
That's why he grew the.
And now you saw the documentary. He was like, "Get it off! Its eyes follow me everywhere."
Well, it's scary and fascinating because the reason that was there and the reason that the lips were in sync was that's how identical twins work. You start as the same being and split. So if you split improperly, well, I don't want to say improperly, differently. If you split differently, then you could still have the same brain was controlling two heads that were not supposed to, or were.
Twins are monsters. No, what's weird, and I don't see anybody talking about this. How the fertility revolution is like
lots and lots of twins and triplets.
You now just meet. Like probably everybody in this room knows 3 people who have had twins.
But you know what is not more common, I think, if I'm not wrong about this, is identical twins, because fertility drugs make you likelier to have multiple eggs.
And that's what's uncomfortable too, but also kind of uplifting because hey, this is what life is about. But like I was just learning this from our friend Clay at work that his wife just had twins a year ago, and it's like I never got that. I thought they were like I don't know. I just thought it was like they were injecting the mother with like super fertility juice or something, and it just made her so fertile that there were like kids growing everywhere. like I'll take that sperm cell, that sperm cell. Right. But they're actually they're implanting blastocysts or whatever zygotes or in the lining of the womb, anticipating
that most of them won't stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean that's life.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't. I mean, not everybody has twins. Yeah. Like, and that's why you get those like octomoms and stuff. Yeah, those octomoms.
Yeah, all those octomoms. Yeah,
is because sometimes they'll keep pushing it, And as we have established on this show, doctors have absolutely no. They're identical to serial killers, but they had a support system. You can find a doctor that'll be like, well, maybe if we put 9 babies in there, I feel like you got a 10% chance, so 9 babies will equal 1 baby. And they're like, it's all 9 babies. And he's like, well, call the press. I'm an amazing doctor. You spent all the time wondering if you could do it. You didn't stop to think if you should. I didn't have a table to Goldblum.